Hey everyone! If you're an independent bakery owner, this one is for you. We're going to talk about how a few new and honestly surprisingly simple tools can be your new secret ingredient for growth. We'll break down how they can help you really connect with your customers and just thrive in what's become a super competitive world. All right, let's get into it. So, does this question hit a little too close to home? You know, you're so passionate about what you do. You make these incredible baked goods, but some days it just feels like you're not breaking through the noise. If you feel that way, trust me, you are not alone.
Because here's the deal. Having the best sourdough in town or the most amazing croissants, that's still the heart and soul of your business for sure. But it's not the only thing that guarantees success anymore. The whole game has changed. Your customers have more choices than they've ever had before, and their expectations are different now. They're not just looking for a quick purchase. They want a whole experience. And this new reality creates some really specific and frankly super frustrating hurdles for bakery owners like you.
So let's get real for a second and talk about what those struggles actually look and feel like. And as we go through them, just know that if you're nodding your head, these are incredibly common pain points across the entire industry.
This quote just nails the anxiety, doesn't it? One week, the shop is absolutely buzzing, and the next, it's crickets. That wild inconsistency, that up and down roller coaster, it makes it so hard to plan, to grow, and just to feel stable about the future of your business.
And it all adds up to this constant uphill battle, right? You're fighting for visibility against other local spots, you're trying to keep up with what people want this week, and you're sinking all this time into marketing that just doesn't seem to move the needle. It makes building that core group of loyal customers feel almost impossible when the old ways of advertising just don't work anymore. So what can you do?
Okay, let's talk about the solution. And I really want you to think of AI and automation not as some complicated, scary tech thing. Think of it more like a new secret ingredient you can add to your business recipe. Something really powerful, but also totally accessible. That's really all it is. When you strip it all down, we're just talking about smart tools that help you figure out what your customers truly love. And then they take over all those tedious, repetitive marketing chores that eat up your day. It's all about working smarter, not harder.
And this is the whole point. This is the goal. Imagine getting hours and hours back every single week. What would you do with that time? You and your team could focus on perfecting a new recipe, or just spend more time chatting with your regulars. You know, doing the stuff you actually love. The things that made you want to open a bakery in the first place.
Okay, so theory is great, but what does this actually look like day to day? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of how these tools can give your shop a real-world advantage right now.
So this is your new toolkit, and what's great is how simple it is. You've got something like ChatGPT to help you write warm personal emails and social posts. Then there's Make.com, which is kind of like digital duct tape. It connects all your apps so they run automatically. Of course, there's Canva, which lets you design beautiful menus or promos in minutes. And Opus Clip is amazing. It can take one simple video and chop it up into a bunch of perfect little clips for social media. Each one has a clear, direct benefit for you.
And the change you'll see is just huge. Think about it. You go from sending out a generic newsletter once a month, if you remember, to automatically sending every customer a happy birthday free coffee. Instead of scrambling to post on Instagram, you're automatically sending people offers based on what they actually like to buy. You're moving from manual and generic to totally automated and deeply personal.
Okay, so you might be thinking, this sounds great, but where do I even start?
Don't worry, we've got you covered. Let's walk through a super simple checklist for some quick wins you can literally start working on today. So, step one is all about making your content. You can literally ask ChatGPT, write me a fun Instagram post about my new pumpkin spice scone. Then you hop over to Canva and create a gorgeous graphic for it. After that, take a quick video on your phone of the scone coming out of the oven and let Opus Clip work its magic. Boom! In maybe 30 minutes, you have a whole week's worth of amazing professional content ready to go.
Step two is where you put all that great content on autopilot. You use a tool like Make.com to schedule everything to post at the best times. And this next part is key. You set up a super simple loyalty program, maybe with a free tool like Fillout.com. Once a customer signs up, the system automatically sends them a welcome message, a birthday coupon, and other special offers, all without you lifting a finger. And now for step three. This, right here, is where the real magic happens. This is the game changer. As your loyalty program collects info, you can use simple AI tools to actually understand it. You can ask it things like, what are the most popular items people buy together? Or what's the most common piece of positive feedback we get? This kind of insight is pure gold. It lets you fine-tune your offers, your menu, and your marketing based on real data, not just guesswork.
Now, I get it. Putting all these pieces together yourself can still feel like a big project. For anyone who wants a bit of a shortcut, the folks at SmartOps actually offer a one-on-one session where they'll help you set this entire system up from start to finish. It's just a great option if you want to fast-track the results.
You can find all the details on their website. The link is right there for you. They've got more information on how the session works, plus a bunch of other resources to help you out.
So I'll leave you with this question to chew on. When you bring these simple tools into your bakery, you're not really just adding technology. You're buying back your most valuable asset, your time, and you're building deeper, more meaningful relationships with your customers. So, what would you create with that kind of freedom?